Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to do a video about how to curb your spending when you are working at a retail store. So I know a lot of you are in the same boat as me. I work at a store. A lot of you have commented and said that you also work at stores. I know it can be kind of tempting to spend a lot of money, buy stuff when you work at a retail store because you're there all day and you're looking at the stuff. So I came up with a few tips to help you not spend your entire paycheck on things at the store you work at. So I have a list. I'm going to try to go off of that. I have a problem doing that, so we'll see how this goes. So number one may seem like a no-brainer, but remember your goals. So what are you trying to save up for? What are you trying to pay off? Didn't you say that you wanted to have less stuff because you have too much already? So buying that thing or things is going to hold you back from your goals. Number two, spending your money at the store you work at is exactly what the company wants you to do. Why do they think they give you an employee discount? They're not stupid. They know that people are going to shop at or work at stores that they normally shop at. That's why you wouldn't see like a handyman, working at Sephora, or you wouldn't see a girl that is girly and doesn't care about tools and stuff working at like Home Depot. So they're not doing you a favor by giving you a discount. They're marketing to you. And you're their favorite customer because you're there all the time and you know exactly what the products are and you're going to scope out the one that you want because you're looking at it all day. And I've actually given people interview advice when they interview for a job, and the number one thing that lands well when you're interviewing for a retail job is when they ask you that question that's like, why should we hire you, or why do you want to work here? If you answer that with something to the effect of that you like the store and you normally shop there anyways, so you're going to put money back into the company, they love that. So just think about that for a second. Also, bonus tip within this video, another interview tip that I have, especially if it's not retail or if it's a bigger, like a big girl job or whatever, to when they ask you why you want to work there or whatever, for that one, you can say, I've had jobs, but I'm ready for a career or something like that. They really like that one too. And then at number three, you know what the sales are and you know how they work, so don't fall for them. So if you work in any retail store for a couple weeks, a month, maybe, you're going to start to figure out the patterns that they have for their sales. Like at the store I work at, it changes every other week, and usually it's like the same thing every other week. So it's easy to kind of plan ahead or like to think ahead, okay, if I want this thing now, but it's going to be on sale later. The store doesn't want you to know that. They want you to buy the thing when it's not on sale. But when they put things on sale, then that tempts you to buy that thing and then the other things that aren't on sale because you're already there. So most stores would have a pattern, whether it changes weekly, or even some stores like Sephora, for example, they have like seasonal, like a few times a year sales, so you're going to know when those are coming up. And now if you do need something from the store, then that could work to your advantage and get the best deal on it, but that's not why you're watching this video. You should know better than anybody else that this sale that's going on is not a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. It's going to come around in a few weeks or like next season or whatever. Or even sometimes they try to get people by putting things always on sale. The store that I work at does that. And people who don't shop there often and don't know think that's an amazing deal, that it's 30% off or whatever, but it's literally always 30% off. So it's not even like it's on sale, because you're never going to pay less than that. You know what I mean? So just don't fall for the FOMO of sales. And then if all else fails, I have a few quick tips to help you, like more practical kind of things to help you do that in case you don't really want to give yourself these pep talks I talked about before. But while you're at work, stay busy. So find something to do. I know your boss would enjoy if you stayed busy, but it's going to give you more time to, or it's going to give you less time to look around at stuff that you want to buy, and you won't be like tempted to be looking at this or trying to find your size in a shirt or whatever. And then go straight home when you clock out. So don't hang around, don't talk to your coworkers, don't look at other stuff like maybe that's not in your department or whatever. just because if you do that, then you'll start to talk yourself into buying stuff. So just go clock out, get your stuff, and go home. The last one that I have is kind of scary, especially if you're really introverted or whatever. But tell your coworkers that you're trying to save money, because chances are they're going to be in the same boat. Everybody's trying to save money, and they have debts to pay off. Especially in retail stores, a lot of people are college and high school students. They don't make a lot anyways if you're part time or whatever, and they're going to be in the same boat, so they'll understand. So you'll be able to hold each other accountable. So when like one of you goes to the register to buy something, you're gonna be like, "Hey, didn't you say you didn't want to buy that?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you're right," and put it back. So those are my tips for how to curb your spending when you work at a retail store. Let me know if you have any extra suggestions or ideas or any other tips for saving money that I can do a video about later on. And yeah, that's about it. So leave a comment and I will see you in the next one. Bye.